Welcome everybody back to the Radical Marketer YouTube channel where we talk about how to leverage credit, how to leverage social media, and how to make money online. So if those things interest you, smash that like button, punch that subscribe button. I make videos daily and you do not want to miss it. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome, thank you for stopping by. I promise not to waste your time, give you all stuff and no fluff. And for all of you radical marketers out there, salute, the channel's been blowing up. And I appreciate all of you guys dropping your data points, helping other people in the comment section, and just keeping this an organic community that is sweeping YouTube. So if you're a first-time viewer or you're watching this for the first time, go ahead and smash that like button and smash that subscribe button. This is all about serving others. All right, guys. So we're going to get into the topic today. We got a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about the late night hack secret revealed. Okay, on my last video that I did about the late night hack with Navy Federal, it's been crazy. I had people that have said, yes, it works. I've gotten thousands upon thousands of dollars doing it this way. And then I've had people that have said, what are you talking about? There's no late night hack. It doesn't exist. This is fraud. This is crazy. I don't know why these people think that there's a hack. So it literally was like a Red Sea split, 50-50. And you guys can actually check out the video. I'll put it in the description. So you guys can check out that full video if you haven't checked it out and look at all the data points on there because it's absolutely crazy. This video is literally going viral. Okay, so I wanted to do an update to this video because based on some of the comments that I received in the comment section, I've had hundreds upon hundreds of conversations with people, and I feel like I got more clarity to bring to this situation so that way we all can be on equal playing field and a better understanding of what this quote-unquote late night hack is. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to talk about what it is. I'm going to recap what it is and then why people may be getting it and why other people may not be getting it, how to increase your chances at getting it, my experience with it, okay, and then my 2 cents, and then I'm actually going to show you how you can know your internal score with Navy Federal Credit Union. So you need to make sure that you watch through this entire video, okay? Because there's going to be random things dropped. I'm going to try to keep it as short as I can. But you need to make sure that you watch through this entire video, okay? Also, before I get into all this content, if the late night hack worked for you, comment below. How much did you get? When did you apply? How new was your account? Please put all of those data points in the comment section. If it did not work for you, put that as well in the comment section. And then if you have any questions, please put that in the comment section as well. We are here to help and spread this video on Facebook for those people that have Navy Federal. This could probably help them out a lot. Okay, so what is the late night hack? It's basically a period of time where you would apply for a credit card and be able to automatically get approved at a high limit. That's essentially what the late night hack is about. Okay, now those times are going to be from 11 p.m. to 4:30 Eastern time. Okay, that's what all of the data points have been pointing to. That's what a lot of people have been saying in the comment section. That's why they call it the late night hack, because essentially what it is you would apply for the credit card when the underwriting team is not in the office. So at that time, the algorithm would kick in and automatically giving out crazy approvals left and right, right? Like making it rain on your credit, okay? That's essentially what it is. Now, there has been a lot of changes with Navy Federal. There's been a lot of loopholes in the system that have been becoming closed. There's been a lot of people taking advantage of the system, and Navy Federal recognizing that and making it more difficult for many people to get higher limits to be able to have some of the hacks that have been talked about on the internet. So they are cracking down. So you guys need to know that. And then also part of the reason, I'll get into that at the end of the video, but you need to know that Navy Federal is aware of these type of things. They're trying to close loopholes. They're trying to they're trying to keep up with the data points that are online and secure it for their members. Okay, so the late night hack was a situation where people found a loophole. Okay, I'm not judging anything like that. They found a loophole and then they applied for the credit during the time underwriting was gone and then would get these automatic approvals. Okay, that's basically what the hack is. Now, a lot of people said on the last video, what are you talking about? This didn't work. It didn't work for me. I've been with Navy Federal for years and this is my data points. And then other people be like, I just signed up in a month and I got 40 grand, I got 25 grand. This thing does work. What are you talking about? So it was literally black and white, left and right, right? Conservative and liberal. It was a very polarizing opinions on the comment section, which was cool. I like seeing that, right? As long as that we're respectful with one another, helping each other try to grow and learn. It was a pretty cool thing to see. I actually enjoyed reading the comments and cheering people on that it worked for, and then consoling people it didn't work for, because it didn't work for me. And I'm gonna talk more about that at the end of the video. But basically, there's some things that I think that could be a factor for you not getting the late night hack. And after reconsidering what had happened to me, these things could have worked as well. The number one thing is you need to make sure, if you're a brand new customer with Navy Federal, or if you've been with them a long time, this more applies to new members, that you have your account set up correctly. What do I mean by that? Well, when I applied for Navy Federal, I did it over the telephone. I never submitted any documentation that I was military or I was affiliated with military. I said that my dad worked for the U.S. Navy, which he did. He's no longer with the Navy, but he was a former military Navyman. Okay, so I got in through that door, but I never actually submitted any paperwork. Okay, that's another thing that's been going on that they're trying to tighten up on. But I had not submitted any paperwork, and so what had happened was, and I had just recently moved from Arizona to Las Vegas, Nevada. So what happened was when I did it over the phone, they said, yeah, we'll get back to you. And basically, it was a 2-week period to actually have my Navy Federal account set up. The negative that I got to say about Navy Federal is they're completely disorganized, which could be the whole reason for this late night hack even happening. Okay, I love Navy Federal. I'm not disrespecting Navy Federal, but they're completely disorganized in many aspects, whether it's the home loans or whether it's setting up accounts. And so a lot of things fall through the cracks. It basically took me 2 weeks to get set up. I had funded my account with $50 off a credit card, and I set up a savings account, so a checking and savings. I wanted to get the data points there, right? Well, come to find out, I had 2 savings accounts set up, not even a checking account. So when I had run the late night hack for myself, I had 2 savings account with not a lot of money in the account. So reflecting, if I would have had a primary or a high-end checking account, not just a savings account, with more money in it, my odds could have been better. So number one, making sure that your accounts are set up correct. If you have 2 savings account, I would call them, get a checking account, put more money in there, make it look better. So when you're going through that application, any type of your internal score will be better. So that way your approval rates will be better. And like I said, in this video, I'm going to reveal the internal score and how to find it, okay? I don't think that's been done on YouTube before. So make sure that you share this video, make sure that you like this video, and comment, because when you engage with this video, it will spread it out to more people. So please do that for me. Okay, so number one, making sure it's set up right. Having as much money in your account as possible, okay? The nice thing about Navy Federal is you can actually fund it with a credit card. So those of you guys wanting to liquidate credit cards or get, turn credit into cash, that's one way right there, okay? That's a free DRIM, just drop. Many people don't know that. I don't have the exact number of how much you can fund the account with, but you can fund Navy Federal with a credit card. So if you want to fund it with a credit card, then obviously that money is going to be in that bank account, and then you can obviously take that money out whenever you want. But the nice thing is if you find out, if anybody knows the maximum amount they can fund Navy Federal with a credit card, please drop that in the comment section below. But you fund it with a credit card with the most amount possible, and then you make sure that your accounts are set up correct, and then you go at the late night hack, okay? My problem was I put $50 in there. I had 2 savings accounts. I did the late night hack. Sure, I had a 760 TransUnion score or a 750 TransUnion score with no inquiries and everything on it. That's literally perfect. But my internal data points with Navy Federal just weren't there to justify whatever they have on their internal system for automatic approvals for high limits. So that's number 2. Number 3, you want to make sure that you're gardening this account. Okay, now I didn't garden. Basically, I applied in July and got approved in July, but gardening would help. So if you set up your account correctly, you fund your account correctly, and then you wait 60 to 90 days, your chances for this automatic approval could have been higher. And some of these people on the data points on the other video, I'm seeing that play out with a lot of these things that I'm suggesting. So that's what this updated video is about. It's to kind of say, hey, how's your account set up? How is your account funded? How long have you been a member of Navy Federal? Okay, these are things to consider of reasons why that hack may not have worked. The littlest thing can make the biggest difference, right? So, and then number 4, I got set up direct deposit if you can. If you can have money consistently coming in, this goes with the gardening, if you can have money consistently coming into the account, then you have a better chance of this type of late night hack approval going, or any type of, all of these data points that I'm saying right here will help you get high limits regardless and help you build an amazing relationship with Navy Federal. So it's not just for this late night hack, but it's for any type of Navy Federal product, to be completely honest with you. So gardening, making sure that your relationship's established before you go ask for something. So basically, hey, I'm not gonna ask right when I get in, I'm gonna ask once I've had a little bit of a relationship. Number 2, making sure it's set up correctly. I know I'm repeating myself, but I want to get this in everybody's brain. Number 3, making sure that it's funded with a credit card for the maximum amount that you can. Making sure there's direct deposit, and making sure that you actually have money coming in and out of there, right? You got to pay to play sometimes. And so making sure that you're utilizing the account is going to boost your internal score. All of these things that I'm mentioning is going to boost your internal score. And like I said, in this video, I'm going to show you where you can find your internal score. Another one is applying for the wrong credit card. If you don't have a great credit score, that's fine. They do approve you, but because they go off your internal score more. But if your TransUnion isn't high, I'm talking high meaning 740 or higher, 720 or higher, then I would be applying strictly for the lower end tier cards like the Platinum, the rewards card, things like that. I wouldn't be going right into the flagship card or the Amex card until you've had at least time with a credit card with Navy Federal, because that's number 1, going to make sure that you get higher limits, and number 2, make sure you don't waste an inquiry. Okay, so those are another thing. I've also heard people going to the reconsideration line and having success. That was another data point that I got from the other video. So making sure that if you got denied or if you got a super low approval, that you go to them and say, hey, I was just wondering why this is the case. This is my lowest approval on my entire credit report. I don't know what this is about. I have phenomenal credit. I look to be using you guys exclusively for my banking needs. Can you please go ahead and raise my limit for me as a courtesy? I would really appreciate that. So just, if you don't ask, you don't get, right? So it doesn't hurt to ask. Some people will get it, some people won't get it. And then also just making sure that you're using the pre-qualified tool as well. They have a pre-qualified tool available to show you, hey, if you use that pre-qualified tool, it's pretty accurate. It's going to really tell you if you're going to get approved or not. It's not like these Capital One envelopes that come in the mail saying, hey, get the Quicksilver card, you're pre-approved. It's not like that. Navy Federal is really legit with their pre-qualified tools. So if you're following all these data points, you're going to improve your approval rate. You're going to improve your credit limit, and you're going to improve your internal score for more funding and more relationship with Navy Federal. Okay, so I'm hoping these are helping. I'm going to try to wrap up this video ASAP. I know we've been at 13 minutes. I still got to show you the internal score. I'm going to tell you my experience real quick, and then I'm going to tell you how to find the internal score. Okay, so my experience was like I said, I went through a 2-week process of verifying my address for my new place here in Nevada. Obviously, everything with the Secretary of State shut down, so it was a hassle going back and forth on email. And I finally verified my account as far as like my address, and then my account was open. Like I said, 2 savings account. I had $50 that I had funded with a credit card, and I'm like, great. Now I'm gonna wait for after 11 Eastern time, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply. All right, I did that. Before I did that, actually, I checked the pre-qualified tool. It said I was actually approved for every single product, including the black flagship card that they have, the $80,000 limit card. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm not going to go for that though. I'm just going to go for this platinum card just to try to, try this thing out. And so I did. And then it said, we'll get back to you in 24 to 48 hours. So I'm thinking, dang, I got denied. And number 2, this thing didn't work. That was my opinion. And that was my experience. 2 days later, I got the approval for $3,500 with a high interest rate, like 20% interest rate. Because I had no internal scoring with the bank. So that was my situation. So I'm like, hey, I'm gonna make a video on this, and I did, and it blew up on YouTube, and it's still blowing up on YouTube. So check out that video and check out the actual Navy Federal playlist, and drop your comments of whether you got approved or whether you didn't get approved. Now, here's the magic document to show you where to find your internal score. Remember, Navy Federal Credit Union does not only go off of your TransUnion or your Experian score. I say Experian for the business side, TransUnion for the personal side. They go off what they consider their internal score. They are a relationship credit union. They do relationship banking, and that's why people that have bad personal credit have been able to build massive limits, and they've called this the house of high limits. That's why you see this place so popular. So I got a document to show you how you find, and I looked everywhere for this internal score, and I finally found it for you. So smash that like button. Okay, when you apply for any product with Navy Federal Credit Union, they are required by law to send you this document. This document, for many people, will be trash to them, and they'll throw it away not knowing anything about it, not knowing that their internal score is on there. Believe me, it happens. When you apply, whether you get approved or whether you get denied, you have to get this document by law. So one way to do this could be to apply for one of their secured products, and then you'll get this in the mail, and you can see what your internal score is, and if you want to go for this late night hack, or if you don't want to go for this late night hack. But you'll see right here, sorry guys, my camera. You'll see Navy Federal, sorry, backwards, Navy Federal. You'll see the date. I crossed off my address, right? But it says Navy Federal Credit Union, your credit report and price you pay for credit. So then it goes through all of the things and then how you can find out more. But then the magic is on the back of the sheet. I circled it. Your credit score and understanding your credit. Your Navy Federal credit score is 260, right? That's as of July 9. Underneath that, you can see score ranges from 100 to 450, and mine was right in the middle. So I have great credit. I have no relationship with Navy Federal, and that's why I believe that I was denied. Like I said, this document right here is not something that you guys can find online. It's not something that anybody can tell you at Navy Federal Credit Union. You literally have to apply for something to be able to find out what your internal score is. So whether that's a secured product, so that way you play it safe, whether you want to just go for it, whenever you get that denial or that approval, you will get this letter and you will know what your internal score is, and you'll have a barometer of where you stand in your relationship with Navy Federal, so you can go get more high limits than other credit products. All right, guys, I'm at like 18 minutes on this video. It's super long. Do me a huge favor. Comment whether the late night hack worked for you. Comment your data points. Comment what you would recommend for people to get approved. Comment anything that you can, and please like, subscribe, and share the video. And any type of comment you put in the comment section will just help more people get approved for this before they take this hack away. So go ahead and do that for me, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Appreciate you guys. I really do. Peace.